Hello my friends and welcome back to my kitchen where today I'm making pancakes. So I thought I'd share with you guys my favorite healthy pancake recipe that is like my go-to for fall because I love everything pumpkin, and like the basic white girl I sometimes am, I want pumpkin season as early as possible. Still August and it's still 90 degrees outside. I'm already in the pumpkin mood. Well, I'm pretty much in the pumpkin mood all year round, but I thought now it's like socially acceptable to post a pumpkin flavored thing. I feel like I'm too excited to wait till September. So I thought I'd share with you guys now. And if you didn't know this, I'm from Morton, Illinois, which is the pumpkin capital of the world, where this can of pumpkin was probably grown or canned in some capacity. So I'm used to having pumpkin flavored everything. I'm talking pumpkin ice cream, pumpkin pancakes, pumpkin chili, pumpkin waffles, pumpkin cookies, pumpkin pie. You name it, we make it in pumpkin flavor. So growing up, pumpkin was a huge part of my life, and I dearly miss having pumpkin flavored everything at my fingertips. So anytime I can incorporate it into my recipes, I try to. So for this recipe, it's very simple. I'm going to be making the standard like banana pancakes. I'm sure you guys have tried before if you like healthy recipes. And what you're gonna need is one banana, maybe one a little less spotty than mine, and 2 eggs. To make it the pumpkin flavor, you're going to need pumpkin. You're not going to use the whole can. Cinnamon. And if you're feeling like adding a little kick of flavor, you could always add pumpkin pie spice. So you're going to start by cracking your egg. Wow. This is a lot harder to do on with one hand than I thought. Oh god, I'm probably like the worst egg cracker in the world, but as long as no white shell gets in it, I consider it a success. Then you're going to take a fork or a whisk if you're more fancy than I am, and just mix those 2 eggs.
Okay, I'm getting water.
Oh my god, dude, I told you I was making a video.
I know. I need water though. Hey guys.
Alright, that looks good and whisked to me. Then you're going to add your banana. Probably a way to do that was less gross than getting all the banana on my hands, but that's life. I'm going to take your banana and egg mixture and just kind of mash it with a fork until it's all like one big mush. I think this looks good enough. So you see, it's just kind of a mush. The banana doesn't have to be completely like obliterated. Just basically so you have a nice mix. It's okay if there's a couple chunks in there. Now this kind of varies depending on how much pumpkin flavor you want. Like I said, born and raised in the pumpkin capital, so I like a lot. I'm gonna use 2 heaping tablespoons. You can always use 1 or just use a little, you know, test it out for yourself. You're gonna mix it all together. It's a good arm workout. Then we're gonna add the cinnamon to this mixture and the pumpkin pie spice. This smells like it could be a candle at
Let me smell.
Dude, seriously. Alright, mix that all up. And I'm trying to keep this healthy, but I am gonna add a pinch of salt just because I feel like that really makes a difference in a recipe. And if a little bit won't hurt you, you know, it's alright to be a little salty sometimes. So now I'm gonna take a pan and put it on low to medium heat. Mine's on like 3, so it just depends on your stove really. And coat it with some cooking oil. I'm right now just using Pam coconut oil cooking spray. Then you're going to take your mixture and just pour a very little amount, because you don't want to make these pancakes too big. So just a little tiny circle. Like that amount's good. So it's like a little target in the middle of the pan. And you can tell it's ready when the outside is browning and the inside is like solidified. You're gonna use your little spoon to assist the spatula because it is more runny than a normal pancake. Here's the part I'm nervous about, flipping it. Oh, yep, I'm so bad at flipping pancakes. Alright, so yeah, there's 1 pancake done. This one is ready to plate. I just feel like chopped when I'm plating stuff. That's always like the most stressful part of chop, when they're plating the stuff and you're like worried that they're not going to get it on in time, or like it's going to get messed up and they're going to lose points for presentation. I would definitely lose points on presentation if I was unchopped. Well, probably I would lose in general because I'm not that good of a cook, but that one would really like be what kicked me. And we're down to our last pancake. So for those of you keeping count at home, we did 3 pancakes. You could do more if you make them smaller. It's really kind of just up to you. Probably actually better looking if you make them smaller because there's not as much runny, there's not enough batter for things to go wrong, but I'd rather eat a bigger pancake than a bunch of small ones. This one kind of broke off into two when I was flipping it, but that happens to the best of us. I'm not one of the best of us, so I'm just saying that to make myself feel better about breaking a pancake. But I'm sure Gordon Ramsay has broken a pancake at least once in his life. I mean, he's human, you know? These are like the ugliest pancakes ever, but I promise you, they taste good. So there is the finished product of pumpkin pancakes. I wish there was some way for you guys to smell this right now, but my entire apartment now smells like a pumpkin patch, and it is pretty great. But I like to top mine with some bananas and agave, and you're good to go. Now, I'll do the first bite for you guys. And yes, there probably was a way to make these more Instagram worthy. I'm sorry, I'm not at that skill level yet. Leave in the comments if you know how to make prettier pancakes than this. So good. I'm gonna go finish these pancakes, but thank you guys so much for watching and joining me again in my kitchen. I will catch you guys on the flip side.